Hey! What's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting in? Body getting a fuzzy? What's going on? What's good, people? I can give you some news in reference to what I be talking about all the time about the reincarnated babies and stuff. You know, I'm going to start pointing out to the different things as far as, as far as trans being murdered and they come back. And being who you are is usually not really a plan. You're just basically being the true you. Now, the little woman that we're going to talk about now, like I call my reincarnated little sister, who's 9 years old, Avery. Meet Avery, 9 years old, beautiful. Now here is her mother, Debbie Jackson, which is 41 years old, a proud parent. And she's going to be on the front cover of National Geographic in 2017 in January. I want you to check this out. Look at this. On January 2017, issue of National Geographic features a major first in the storied 128-year-old publication history. For the first time ever, the cover features a transgender individual. The special Gender Revolution issue features interviewed with more than 80 transgenders and gender-expansive youth across the globe. And most noticeable of all, the person who had the honor of being on the cover is 9-year-old girl Avery Jackson of Kansas City, Missouri. Now on the cover, Avery is quoted as saying, "The best things about being a girl is now I don't have to pretend to be a boy." Avery gained national attention last year for a video diary she created as a release as an underscore to those who might not understand. As a transgender young girl, she is in fact, in her words, just a normal girl. Now Avery's mother, Debbie, is a member of the Human Rights Campaign of HRS, Parents for Transgenders Equality Council, which was launched in November 14. Debbie's LGBT advocacy works has made national headlines with a video of 2014 speech she gave that went viral. In the speech, she explained that she's a conservative Southern Baptist Republican from Alabama. She said, "My God taught us to love one another. My daughter is a girl in her heart. She knows it, God knows it, and that's good enough for me." Unfortunately, many young transgender people still struggle with the stigma that persists and often leads to discrimination and violence. 75% of transgender youth reported feeling unsafe in schools, according to the National Center of Transgender Equality. In a national survey on transgender discrimination, 78% of students reported harassment, 35% said that they have been physically assaulted, and 12% reported incidents of sexual violence. Furthermore, 90% of transgender students reported have heard negative remarks in school about their gender expression, and additional 39% of students reported hearing teachers and staff making such remarks. These kind of threatening stigmas can have tragic results. According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, 25% of transgender youth reported attempted suicide. Because of this, the CDC recommends that schools actively prohibit bullying, harassment, and violence against all students. Identify safe places where the LGBT students can receive support from teachers, as administrators encourage students led by student organized clubs and promote a safe and welcoming environment. In the facility, access to the community based on providers who have experienced this, providing social, psychological, and health services to the LGBT. All right, little mama, 9 years old, Miss Avery, honey, is going to be on the front cover in 2017. What a wonderful way to bring in. And thanks to Mom for standing by their side, instead of throwing her child away. I love you for that. Okay, you see that? Tell you, we're coming back. We're done. The thing about it that I try to point out to you is that we move through a spiritual being. We move through a spiritual light. And the thing about it is that when people try to make you feel uncomfortable for the person that you are, just remember one thing. God is in control of all things. That you did not make this plan, this journey that you are seeking, that you are actually living. It's already been prophesied. It's your life. God sent you down here. God let you know what you was going to be doing, and He sent people in your life that's going to be there with you, and those who are not. So some people don't feel as though, they're not there with you because they wasn't supposed to be with you. And the people that's usually your original real family that you meet, that we call our friends that love us so much, usually we're meeting up with people that's from our past, and we just don't recognize them because they're in a different body, because we're in a different body, because we're younger then, and now we're back. And I just wanted to share the story with you. You're 9 years old, and thank you to the mother, who stood by her daughter and stuff. And thank you for moms like that, as far as mothers who stand behind the transgender kids and stuff. Hopefully people will catch on and stuff like that, and they will get the fact that life is real. We are all spirits. We're just in a body. But the spirit is the real person that lies within. Anybody being sad, now you see I got my pink on out of my little sister, my 9-year-old sister. Anybody being sad, I just want to share the story with you. And I want to let you know I love you. And I want to thank you for watching. Gangsta Reed.